Kendrick, K. Dot, Kenny, you gotta do something, bro. Something, anything. Say something. Say that Drake smells funny or something. Like something, anything at this point, bro. Because Drake applying pressure again, bro. He applying pressure like a boa constrictor. Dropping another diss track. Going back to back. Getting in that bag. Like, and I've been trying to stay away from the internet so they don't spoil my opinion or anything like that. But, of course, I saw that this features Snoop Dogg and Tupac AI. And that could either be Nebraska levels of corny, or that could be 48 Laws of Power level chess move, bro. There's only one way to find out. I'm hella excited to dive into this one. Roll on up. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get it.
Illuminati. Does rise again.
It's crazy.
See it in my eyes again.
It's crazy, bro. This man Drake flew all the way to Cuba to get a verse from Tupac, bro. That's crazy levels of dedication.
Does rise again. You can see it in my eyes again.
Who's on the beat? Who's on the beat, bro?
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name, it's some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch.
Dog, taking this angle, bro, of Tupac talking to Kendrick, talking about like, yo, we need you. Say something against this light-skinned dude from Canada. Like, you need to be our savior and shit. And that's got layers, too, because, you know, you heard the song Savior by Kendrick, where he's saying, you know, I'm not your savior. So taking that angle with the Tupac AI, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be conflicted this whole time, debating corny or chess move. So
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name, it's some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls as a kid for me. Heard it on the Budding podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me to spare
dog, and then taking the B Rabbit approach, bro. Taking the 8 Mile approach. Talking about all the shit that he's probably gonna say in his diss track to Drake. Just taking the ammo completely out of the gun.
Talk about him liking young girls as a kid for me. Heard it on the Budding podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop.
Wait, so was Tupac short too? Because he's saying like you was supposed to be like the person that takes over. Hold on.
He is alive, and the nigga under 5'5". Spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and
the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and it's inside of a nigga that's 5'5" or something like that. Or maybe he means like the actual Machiavelli was short.
But in podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose.
Now he's referencing the ooh, whatever this is, this shit tastes good. He's referencing the Like That verse where he said, got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. Well, you know, Drake or Pac, in this sense, is saying, save all that burning tattoos tough talk, bro. That's for, like, motherfuckers who really do this. Like, motherfuckers that are, you know, in the yard and on the streets and shit like that.
He is not amused. That's jail talk for real. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos. He is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke. Now I seeing you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie. The people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back.
Say you want the smoke, but then you get the smoke and you fall back.
For the smoke, I won't lie. The people confused. And bruise before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't.
You asked for the smoke, and now you say you too busy for the smoke. Now it's got the people out here confused. And I feel you, Pac. I feel you. Because I be out here trying to defend him and shit. But it's about time, Kendrick. It's about time.
The people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl could run the numbers up. I would have refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed.
That is true. If he's talking about Taylor Swift, he's saying you push your shit back again because you saw Taylor dropping. Either you were scared of her or you did it just out of respect or whatever. He said, fuck that. I would have released that shit regardless. And that's not cap because he did that exact thing, I'm pretty sure. Taylor dropped either a song or an album when he dropped, what was it? Oh, the deluxe version of For All the Dogs. So he ain't just talking about I would do that. That's something that he has done.
Up, I would have refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman. Go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, you're
supposed to be the boogeyman. Go do what you do. Drake is so good at just being condescending, just saying a bar and it just being so just like laissez-faire about it. Just so just like, yeah, I'm not. It's not no sweat off my back. Just go do what you do, bro. Metro, shut your whole ass up. Go make some drums, bro.
the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop.
Nephew. What the fuck?
The funny part about that Tupac verse, being AI or whatever, is it really didn't sound like Tupac. Like, it kind of did, knowing it's Tupac, but, like, it really didn't. It's not a great job of AI, but like I said, I'm conflicted whether this is corny or it's a master chess move, because y'all see the reasons why it could be corny, right? This AI is coming over and kind of putting a stain on art and shit like that, and it's somebody who's very high up on like the status symbol, top 3 in the rap game and all that, and now he's jacking AI, he's using AI and shit like that. I think that's kind of a bad look. I think that's kind of corny, but as a battle tactic, I feel like it could be a smart move. I want to see what he does with Snoop here, but it could be a smart move because a lot of people, if you're on Twitter, you've seen the leaked AI verses come out for Kendrick's response and shit, and there's been at least one out there, that owl hunting one, where I'm like, that's definitely got to be AI. But then there's another one where it's like, yeah, I don't know, it could be AI, maybe it's not. So kind of just taking that public perception and that narrative that's kind of out there about these songs, and then using it to kind of taunt Kendrick further. Like, I think that's kind of genius. Let's see what Snoop got to say.
That's the Snoop.
Nephew. What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right?
That's facts.
Right.
That's facts. That's almost something Snoop would say, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Go check out that video after this, though. But look up Kendrick Lamar getting the torch passed to him or whatever. And it's Snoop. It's The Game. I think Dre's there. A couple other West Coast legends and shit. And they're passing the torch to Kendrick Lamar, saying he's the next one and shit. And, he's in tears. Super emotional moment, but a dope moment.
Fuck you really got to do? Passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking owl who's boss.
This petty, bro. He said, I know you never wore jail shoes, or been to jail, or punched somebody, or cursed at somebody, or looked at somebody the wrong way, or even rose your voice at somebody. You've done nothing. Any sort of violent thing, any sort of thing that could be perceived as like mean, you ain't about any of that shit. That's just petty.
When it's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking owl who's boss on the West. Now's the time to really make a power move, cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of...
He said it looking like you drawing out the blueprint of how to lose.
bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Dot, you know the DOG never fucking doubted you. But right now it seem like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around.
A short little verse from Snoop. Okay, I like the angle that he took with Snoop too. The Snoop angle was almost like a disappointed angle from Snoop. And I think it kind of was a little bit with Pac too, but I like the angles he's taking. I'm not gonna lie, and I like the fact that he didn't just do this. It sounds like we're gonna get a Drake verse, a just Drake verse at the end.
What the fuck you about to do?
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the Lang Gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole.
I'm gonna come around the Lang Gang and let my fucking bowels move. God damn, Drake. Go easy on him. Go easy on him. The Lang Gang, let my bowels move. I'm gonna shit on him.
The truth. I'm definitely about to come around the Lang Gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait.
The first one took an hour or two. Here's this one. The next one really about to make something.
The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you.
Bring out the coward in you.
Now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like.
Ooh. Now we gotta wait a whole week cause Taylor Swift is your new top. I was talking about Top was his old label manager and shit. Drop and give me 50, all that. So now when you want to drop, you gotta give it approved. You get it approved. Like Taylor Swift is who you answer to now.
Week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you.
She really about to make you feel like you not in a feud. Tailor-made your schedule. Tailor-made is when something's like specific to you. But tailor-made your schedule. Taylor Swift made your schedule. Crazy wordplay.
Girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit.
Since like that changed, you're just not as enthused. Your whole mood changed and shit. You ain't on the same shit.
A little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to
like he ain't like in this one, he really ain't like revealing anything crazy. You know what I mean? Or making any wild claims. This is more so just taunting them, bro. Just where you at, bro? This is another one. Where you at? You're scared. You're moving shit back. Maybe you got to get better. Maybe you're not as good as you think you are.
Definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top.
Oh, that's right. He did. That's right. He did move his album. Right? I mean, that's what he just said. And then to come off the back of that and say, I'm going to do the Millie Rock when he knows the rumors about Millie Bobby Brown and shit. That's just bold, bro. Bold as hell. I really hope that shit ain't true. But just to kind of fly in the face of everything that everybody's saying about him and shit. And he's like, all right, here, I'm about to say some slick shit and kind of address it in a fun way.
She's in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend, like.
Fuck.
I know you in that.
He got PG Lang doing the Beyonce mute challenge. Fuck, man.
Challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend, like.
Y'all quiet for the
weekend. I know you in
man.
that NY apartment. You struggling right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better
see what I mean, bro? Just taunting him, bro. I know you in that. I love that he's saying names too. He said, "Dot, I know you in that one bedroom apartment writing rhymes right now. Like, get it together and shit." Just taunting him.
I know you in that NY apartment. You struggling right now. I know it. in a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
He right. He right. We waiting on Kendrick, bro. We waiting on Kendrick. Yeah, like I said, that wasn't even anything, you know, there was no new revelations. He didn't call his mom a bitch. He didn't say that he's, you know, his wife's cheating on him. He didn't reveal anything crazy and make any crazy claims. What he did do is taunt the shit out of Kendrick and say, where you at? Double down on that shit. I know you in the studio. You struggling right now. I get it. It's hard. I'm going to double down. I'm going to drop another one. I'm going to be on my back-to-back shit again. Man, this shit definitely too dope on the dope scale. I'm waiting. I'm holding my breath, waiting for a Kendrick response. I'm hoping it's sometime early this next week. I'm hoping he's not going to make us wait until Friday, Thursday at midnight. I'm hoping he drops it as soon as possible. And when he does, turn on that notification bell, because when he drops, I'm going to be right in this chair immediately to check it out. I appreciate y'all stopping by and kicking it with me today. If you fuck with the video you just watched, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Check out another video I covered by Drake popping up right here. And remember, if it's not too dope, then it's probably mids.